And hello, it's status zero in the house, baby. Hey, and I'm reading today. Join my OnlyFans right here at this link. Hey, for additional reads. I do 2 to 3 reads on there a week. We just have a blast, and yeah, it's a lot more laid back than it is on here. Because, yeah, people that pay for your content, they don't troll. So, all right, let's go to you. Okay, let me shuffle these really good. All right, clear these cards. Clear them, clear them, clear them. All right, so who is the person on Libra's mind? Who is the person on? Hey, how y'all doing? Sending love and light back to Hawaii. Absolutely, I heard about what happened. I was so late to find out. I swear to you, like I don't even pay attention to the news. It's crazy what happened over there. All right, who is the person on Libra's mind? I want to freestyle it for some reason. Who are they, and what's their future actions toward Libra? Some of this person could have like I don't know if they drink or if they're just somebody who. Wait, if it's not that, 1 second. Let me see who they could be. What's their future actions? Not wanting to let you go. So whether they're in your life or not, their future actions is trying to keep you or not wanting to end it with you. But this person definitely doesn't want. So apparently, whether you're with them or not, they don't want it to end. They feel like the situation between you two is super start and stop. Whether they caused it or not, they feel like it's too on and off between you two. Like they don't want this to be over, but they feel like it's also to start and stop. All right. Why the Nine of Cups reverse is who they are. That could be somebody who we love attention, don't they? Virgo just got this too. So what disregard the whole drinking thing. Some of you they're addicted to attention, or you may have felt like at times they wanted attention from you. You may have thought like, are they just trying to get my attention, or what do they really want? It could be somebody who gets attention, or it's somebody that really likes it. I think they really love it. It says how you would know who they are is somebody that likes attention. I also feel like for some of you, either this is somebody that either they literally communicate with you 1 minute and they stop, or they come in and leave, or I don't know why I'm getting all this weird energy, but I feel like it's very start and stop between you two. I don't know if it's somebody in your life right now or if it's somebody you're distant from. I have no idea. What's their future actions? Not letting you go. Think about you all the time. When I tell you, you really live rent free in their head. Look, the future actions, death reverse is not really an action card, but it more so tells me their emotions about it. So I feel like their future emotions about this is not wanting, they don't want it to be over or end. All right. Their death reverses when you don't want something to end or be over. All right. So they definitely don't want to let you go. All right. And they think about you a lot. Let's see. What else is this person's feelings and thoughts and all that stuff? They do think sometimes that they would like to find somebody else, all right? And then they think right back to you. Sneaky link. I don't know if they acted sneaky toward you or if they had options, which keeps coming out today. They think about you a lot. Let's look at your feelings. Some of you are just trying to love yourself more, like you're trying to treat yourself more or love yourself more, all right? You may be wanting to kind of at pace. Some of you just really want to like slow down and focus on you and not this situation, all right? How y'all doing today, by the way? How does Libra feel about this person or this situation? The Seven of Swords. Some of you just want to avoid the situation and focus on you. Judgment. In a weird way, you would like it to continue or repeat, but at the same time, you also want to avoid it. But you still wonder why you want them to pop up or be around you, all right? Or why you want to go towards them, whatever the case may be. So I think you may be having like different emotions. Like one day you're feeling one way about the situation, next day you're feeling a whole nother way. But I think at the core of the situation, you kind of just want to love yourself, or kind of like not put too much energy or thoughts toward this, but it still somewhat lingers, all right, the situation with this individual. It's very specific today. How does this person feel about Libra? Message. I think they want contact and more communication. You know what wouldn't shock me in the future? This could be something that you may hear about somebody's health or their health. Or, you know, another thing I was getting that was kind of ridiculous, but I'll say it anyways. They may try to use an excuse to talk to you by acting like something's going on with them in the future, just a way to get to talk to you. Like they'll act like something's been going on in their life or something like that. Doesn't have to be, but somebody may use that as an excuse. Like, yeah, I wanted to tell you about this or that, but it's really just a way to get, to get you talking or to get you engaging. All right. Cross watchers, you need to take that too. This could be what a Libra does towards you. All right. This read's kind of wonky. I won't say I'm not connecting, but I won't also say that I'm really super connected to it, to be honest. All right. What is the outcome? A new start. Ace of Wands. Some of you actually could, in the future, be sexually involved with this person. If you're with them currently, you two's sex is going to increase. But if this is somebody that you're not with, that tells me that in the future, there's going to be like an emotional offer, or just something, like I feel like they're going to come towards you in a very sexual way and an emotional way. Some of you, I get sex in the future with this person, possibly. What's the challenge? Is anybody making sense of this shit? What is a challenge? Four of Wands reverse would be a challenge. Some of you, distance could be involved. Or if this is a challenge, I'm hoping that you were not involved with someone who had, look at this keeps coming, this coming out for all three signs today. Why does this love triangle shit keep coming out? That tells me many things. That tells me the challenge could be that there's just there's a lack of you two reuniting, or a lack of actually coming together to work it out. That's the problem. There needs to be a coming together. If it's not that, I'm going to say for some of you, either too many people in the situation, whether it was a family that was involved in y'all's connection, or their family, or actually a romantic person somebody was involved with, was the issue. All right. Who gives a shit? Oh, obviously you do. It's telling me in the outcome, there's like a new start. I get like sex. I get emotions and sex between you two. I get a love offer. Look, soulmate outcome. Look at y'all's out. Why is y'all's outcome better than the read? That's rare. Unfinished business, soulmate outcome, Ace of Wands upright, Knight of Cups. You two are going to have a new start and reconnect. And I feel like in a sexual way, you two will reconnect. And I get somebody trying to offer more emotions to you, or being super like romantic or emotional in the future. All right. For a small, tiny portion, I just got this in my head and I'm going to say it, for a small, tiny 1 to 2% portion of my subscribers that are Libras, you may, if you sat there for this one, not everybody, for this small portion, if you sat there and said, well, how could they offer more emotions when they didn't offer none in the first place? Or they were friend zoning, or they were doing this. Well, you're going to get the full overload at some point, all right, is what I feel. Even for you ones that think, well, how could it be more emotions expressed? Like I said, when more would say more, but there was never none in the first place. Well, you're going to get a run. Honestly, you're going to get a big love offer, all right? And I was getting also like a little side story for ones where, I don't know if it was a friend zone, or if you just felt like they were keeping you in a certain like category, but not giving you more than that. You may be shocked, all right, at how they come towards you. So take which story applies. I just had to say that, all right? Who gives a shit? I can't stop saying. All right. Give me an oracle card for this situation. Give me 2. Yeah. Communicate. It says yes. Luck is on your side. And communication. I told you communication was going to be a thing. Compromise, forgive, and work it out is what it's saying. Some of you, it's a confession coming in. All right. They may have more to tell you. I'm getting it. Again, this goes back to what I just said. I get you getting more from them than you probably did initially. Or vice versa, cross watcher that's watching for a Libra. You may get more than what you bargained for, where it's like the dam just breaks. The dam breaks and stuff starts coming out or being said or expressed. All right. More than what you had got from them prior is what I keep getting. That really reiterates what I just said. All right. Okay, I don't know what that read was. I literally had to gun that read because I didn't know what the fuck it was saying. I just went with what I got and what I felt. All right. Oh, I love that song. These are my confessions. Now that I said all I need to say, my chick on the side says she got one on the way. The Confessions album. Oh, I used to have that shit on repeat. I don't know what to do, but I should know it like by heart. I used to listen to it so much. All right, here we go. Let's go to singles now. Singles, what's coming up for you? Singles, what's coming up for you? I love the song Let It Burn too. That's my shit. Okay. And I'm not even an R&B listener, right? I'm not, like I never was, but Usher was like an exception because I'm like, guy sings really good and makes some catchy music. He's in Vegas. He's doing a residency, actually. A lot of y'all are going to be more focused on work singles, way more focused on your work, and that's how it comes in, coming toward you, King of Cups. When you start to do you is when this shit comes in, your outcome of Three of Wands. You're going to be in a relationship. Is it more likely new, upright, reverse? If it is new, Six of Cups, upright. It's going to be somebody that you connect with, and they're probably a Pisces or Cancer or a Scorpio or an Aries, Sag, Leo, all right? I get you're going to be in a connection. You know, hell wouldn't shock me if this year you end up in something, whether it's something that's committed or not, I don't know. But it's telling me coming towards you as a lover boy or a lover girl, all right? Is what I feel. Like, so get ready for it. It says allow access. Look, be open, allowing access. This person may allow, not may, but they will allow access to you. I feel like they're going to be the type where, even if you're a woman or a male, they're going to be kind of like I don't know if I should say submissive or more so somebody that's not like too overbearing. They're kind of like super open. I don't feel like there's some over pompous masculine native. Like it is, like I said, whether you're in the masculine or not, it feels like they're going to be somebody that's like, you know, those types you see, like I ain't gonna say doormat. They're not some overbearing person. So if that's not your type, I guess this ain't gonna be the one. I feel like they'll be the type that, you know, I kind of get this subservient. I don't know. I just don't feel like they're overbearing. All right. Like, I feel like you'll be more in charge of this next connection, whether you're male or female, or I don't know why I get that. But you'll probably come back and tell me I was right when you meet them, this water fire sign, all right? All right, here we go. You won't be, your outcome is alone reversed. Three of Wands upright, which is your wishes or things you've been waiting for coming in, and alone reversed. Upright, I read it as being alone. Reverse, coming out of being alone. You whores need to really go ahead and clear a spot out in your bed. Why? Well, bitch, it's going to be somebody in your bed with you. Yes! Sorry for the whores. I got to stop doing that. People get offended. I have people, because I'm Karens and Darrens, I've been called a woman hater, all this stuff. Not true. But basically, you will not be alone. I think your days of being alone are coming to a close quick. So really what I want you to do is, because it's telling me you're going to be working hard, keep working. And I don't want you to try to force a relationship, though. You know how when you're not looking for something, you'll find it? I want to give you a scenario. You ever been like rummaging around your house and you find something you don't need right then? So you put it away and you think to yourself, I'll put this right here for when I need it. Months pass by, 6 months, year. Damn, I need that thing I put away. Where did I put it? But when you went looking for it, you found it so easily and you put it away. But then when you was looking for it, you can't find it. Like, where did I put that? I put it away just for this particular thing if I ever needed it. Now I can't find it. So I feel like in a weird way, like when you're not looking for it, it'll just come into your life. And your outcome is being alone reversed. So I think there's going to be a spot in your bed that's going to be reserved for a particular person. I don't know why I'm saying bed. All right. So sex life and love life is going to be taken off. And they're a lover boy or a lover girl coming towards you. Your outcome is your things you've been waiting for happening, and alone reverse, not being alone anymore. All right. So that's so weird to get alone reversed as your outcome right on top of the card of what you've been waiting for coming in. So get ready. Water, fire sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is water. Fire is Aries, Sag, and Leo. All right. So let's go to general now. There is no hope at Tyler's Tarot, Shayla. Hope don't do nothing for you or me. We don't do hope. There is no hope. Hope don't live here. But what does live here is, yes, this will happen. That's what there is no hope. You don't hope it happens. It will happen. Because that tells me you're doubting it. Don't doubt it. Just embrace that you won't be alone in the future. All right. Or there's a point where you're not going to be alone anymore. All right. There is no hope here. Hope doesn't live here at Tyler's Tarot. All right. Let's go to general now. There was one time I said that, and somebody had commented. They said, well, damn, you don't even want us to have hope. That's not what I mean. I don't mean literally, I don't want you to have hope. Everybody should have hope to a degree. That's my way of saying, no, believe it'll happen. If you go around thinking, well, it could happen, then what are you manifesting but a lot of uncertainty? You believe you should be believing it will happen, not, oh, well, it could, I hope so. No, there's no hope here. So I'm saying. All right, here we go. Let's go to general. What's coming up in general for these people? Some of you spend too much time at home, but for one, maybe that's where you're comfortable there. I get it. That ain't me, Todd. I'm living out on the street. Somebody gonna say something smart. If I say they live home too much or they're home too much, they'll say, no, I'm living in the tent out on Skid Row. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but maybe you spend too much time in the tent. Well, so don't negate the read. They'll find anything to negate if they can. Believe me, you think I'm just trying to I don't make fun of homeless. What I'm trying to say is they'll find a way to say they don't stay at home a lot because they actually don't live. They don't have a home to live. They'll say something smart. Look, you spend too much motherfucking time at home. Thank you so much, Rising Storm Terror. How you been? I ain't seen you in a while. Some of you could actually in the future work at home or work from home or start a home business. All right. Some of you still worry about somebody that you was involved with and they had other people and they've been speaking to you, but you still find yourself thinking about them, which is pointless if you ask me. It wouldn't shock me if at some point you find a job where you could work from home or something from home or start a home business. I feel like you'd be successful if you did. All right. What else is coming up? Okay, here we go. Creativity, which keeps coming out. Follow up, which keeps coming out. A lot of y'all that have, especially if you're self-employed or if at work you have people competing with you, you'll be the victor because you're more creative than the rest of them. You'll be the one that overcomes I don't care who's competing with you. I feel like whether you're self-employed or it's just coworkers competing with you or whatever the case may be, you'll be the one on top because you're the more creative one. All right. You also have a lot more growth coming. I'm also getting some of you either one, have a second source of income, second job, or just really having your fingers in many pies. All right. That make more money. A lot of growth coming to you as well. I'm also getting some of you, if you're looking for a new job in the future, you would get that. I don't care what your background is or what you don't know or what you do know or what you may have in a background. If it's a literal background, it says background check. So I'm saying that you will grow. Also, whenever that card comes out, for you ones that are doing good, people will try to bring up what you used to be like or how you used to be, but you're a whole new person. But the reason they're bringing up what you used to be or they just want you to be your older self is because they're jealous, all right? That whole jealous or them hoes, all right, is jealous. Who gives a shit, right? What did I just say? I told you, I'm starting to think I'm psychic myself. I'm a tarot card reader, a tarot interpreter professionally. But I'm starting to think there's something else to what I'm doing. Look, in the future, you'll find something where you work from home, or you'll start something from home, or you'll come across something that you're going to give me credit for. Tyler, you was right. I'm going to go ahead and say it for you before you actually run into this. Tyler, you was right, because I know I am. You just got two back-to-back confirmations, all right? Let's go to all signs now. Thank you so much again, Rising Storm. How you been? Ain't seen you in a while. All right, let's go to all signs. Thank you. Okay. I can't keep waiting on you. Some of you can't keep waiting on something. You got to move forward. You're not going to have something or someone have you waiting anymore. You got to move forward. All right. I just got Fantasia's song for A Whole New World. Oh, that used to be my shit, that movie. That and Labyrinth. I used to love Labyrinth and Problem Child. and the Freddy Krueger movies and Jason movies and all that. I feel like in a weird way, my escape when I was a child, I used to watch the worst stuff. I mean, I was watching like Showgirls and Striptease with Demi Moore and Showgirls with Elizabeth Berkley when I was like 8 or 9. I remember going to rent these at the rental store. My mama used to go rent them for me. You couldn't rent back in the day unless you have an adult. And she'd rent these things, and that would be my escape as a kid, like watching these movies from the rental store. That's why, like, whenever I see an old rental store, like one that used to be a rental store, I get this nostalgia about it. Why am I talking about movies? Who gives a shit? Let's go to All Signs now. Okay, here we go. I love Problem Child. Junior and Trixie. I used to want to be like Junior and Trixie. I used to do stuff like Junior and Trixie. I used to be mean to the kids at school because Junior and Trixie would do it like that. And I told you this before, and I'll tell you again. There was one time I was trying to channel Junior and Trixie from Problem Child, and so I went to my friend's house, and as he was playing the Sega, I'm like, I'll never forget this, like 6 or 7 years. I forgot how old I was, and I'm like, Junior and Trixie would pull the carpet out from under him, and that's what I did. So I went and I pulled the carpet out from under him while he was standing on it, and he busted his head. Then my mama, I attacked the teacher at preschool one day. I was like in preschool, and I got kicked out of preschool, and my mama will not let me live that down. She says, remember when you got kicked out of preschool for pulling your teacher's hair out? I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what, but I was trying to be like Junior and Trixie. What would Junior and Trixie do? And so I'll never forget. And I really do blame it on Junior and Trixie because that's who I was trying to imitate. I'm like, what would they do? They attacked their teachers in the school in the movie, and they were mean to this person. And they were pulling out stuff and messing everything up. I was trying to be like Junior and Trixie. So, all right, here we go. I'll never forget when I got in kindergarten because I got kicked out of preschool, and my mama had to come pick me up. And she was so mad. She said, they kicked you out. I'll never forget. She never lets me live it down to this day. But when I got to kindergarten, I was still trying to be on that Junior and Trixie shit, right, from Problem Child 2, right, and Problem Child 1. So I found an opportunity when we were doing a group project. But we were in this divider. There was these dividers. One group was making Play-Doh. The other ones were doing foot paintings or something like that. I can't remember. And so I said, I'm gonna go push this over on. I ain't gonna say his name because I still know him to this day. I said, I'm gonna go push it over on him. I just felt like I should do that. So I went and I pushed the divider on top of him. This big giant wall that was dividing the sections. Pushed it on top of him. That's what Junior and Trixie would do. And I was just trying to be a bad kid, right? And they didn't know I did it because by the time it fell over, I kind of ran off. And he literally got... Anyways, but I used to be a bad kid. And my mama to this day, she'll say, you were the worst kid I had. You were so bad. She tells me that. All right, let's go to All Signs now. Enough about me. Okay, we go. Where most kids was envying like people from Lion King and like, how most kids that age, right? They'll envy Lion King or Simba or Mufasa or hell, who else was who was around that time? Or the Little Mermaid or Flounder. I was all into the Juniors, the Trixies, the Freddy Kruegers at that age now, right? I love Mufasa. I think Mufasa is one of the best villains in a Disney show. I was more into the Nelly Olsons from. I've always been into the villain. I don't know why. So I gotta stop talking about myself. Bye. See you. Are you irritated? I know you are. Have a good one. See you. All right. All signs. All signs. And good man is going to have a timestamp, so you got to worry about listening to my rant. All right. Here we go. And while we're at it, who's your favorite Disney villain? All right, here we go. I have to say Mufasa and Ursula. All the way from Aries of Pisces, what can you tell me? Okay, here we go. If you go to Aries, they do have a lot of love for you that they want to express. Either they're hurt from previous things or they're hurt from what happened between you two, but they want to have love between you two. I feel like they really do have a lot of love for you. Taurus at a halt, and they've closed off since it's halted. They could be on the defense or kind of not so over the moon about it, like being at a halt, but you know, they're whatever. Gemini is obsessed with this. It's not growing, but they're still obsessed with it. So they haven't lost their obsession, if you're wondering. All right. Not Mufasa, Scar. Did I say Mufasa? I meant to say Scar is the best villain. I love Scar. Sorry, I need to get off of here. You know what? Yeah, the Gemini still wants growth and expansion, just in case you're wondering. But I feel like they're obsessed, even though it's not growing. So there's not really much going on between you two. But they still retain that obsession they have for you. All right. If you're with a Cancer, I feel like there is emotions there, but it's too on and off or too fickle for anything long term, at least for now. All right. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Leo, either they're going to cut you out and tell you they're done with you, or some of you they're done with you and they're trying to cut this out. All right. Whatever makes sense. Virgo, getting over it, but misses you at the same time. So don't get to a point where they feel like they're over it, but then they want to like miss you at the same time. So they go back and forth on their emotions. Libra, they want to offer you emotions. Lord, it's going from one extreme to the next. Libra wants to offer you love. All right. Like they have especially one at a distance or one that's acting distant. I get them being more open in the future, or at least saying something. Yes, if you're wondering if the what time am I doing? Scorpio. If you're wondering if a Scorpio's returning, yes, they are. In fact, I feel like it's going to happen super soon, or sooner than you think. They've been restless over you, wanting to talk to you, all that shit. Even though the Sagittarius thinks you're a waste of fucking time, they still kind of like, they're trying to keep their options open, but they're still focused on you, even though they deem you as a time that was wasted or a waste of time. Capricorn, avoiding you, nothing's changing, but they're just avoiding the situation right now or avoiding you. So they feel like you're a disaster that needs to be avoided, or some of you they don't want to repeat it because they think it's going to end up bad again. So they just choose to avoid it, apparently. All right. If you're doing an Aquarius, I feel like there's blocks in communication, literal blocks, or there's just no communication and distance there. And it may remain that way for a bit, like no communication, or very little to none at all. You know what, a Pisces, I feel like you two could end up being married one day or committed. All right. Or some of your future marriage person is a Pisces sun sign or moon. I got moon in my head. Or how would you know if their moon sign is? But some of you are going to end up marrying a Pisces one day and like having a good life, stable life. All right. Whether it's one you meet or no, I don't know. So let me know. With that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all. Thanks so much. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. All right. Bye, y'all. See ya.